That's what we came here for. Shareable, relatable content.
I don't need to say anything, it's just me existing as shareable, relatable content.
Yeah. Before we have this conversation today, we're gonna think, you guys. We're gonna think. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? That's what we're gonna find out today. Hi, I'm Kevin. Let's talk about queer stuff and Jesus, and today we're gonna be talking about a really controversial question. Can you be gay and Australian? That's something that the people wanna know.
Yeah, they do.
Would you do the honors of introducing yourself to the people?
Hello, my name is Steff. I am Australian. And let's find out, am I gay?
Are you gay?
I'm gay.
How?
What?
How can you be gay and Australian? Like, how does that even work? Because like, I thought Aussies were like all about like, you know, being in the outdoors and the Barbie and the Outback Steakhouse.
Look.
And Foster's, Australian for beer, am I right?
Mm-hmm, that's right. We also have Vegemite toast, which is, for the record, delicious. A little lip ointment called...
First of all, putting anything on your lips as an ointment sounds disgusting.
It's
Put some chapstick on it, put some lip gloss, but an ointment?
Why don't you try it?
This is gonna make me gay.
No.
There you go, that's what it looks like. Smells...
Gender neutral?
Yeah, it smells very gender neutral.
Refreshing?
You know, it's not bad. Do my lips look more glossy?
I'd say so, yeah. You can rock that.
Thank you so much for coming to you live. Vegemite toast.
Can you be gay and do Australian things?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is intersectional. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but real talk. You are a queer woman living in Australia, correct? Mm-hmm. And Australia just voted to pass marriage equality. Which is very, very exciting. Mm-hmm. But my understanding of Australia and queer culture is that while like the larger culture might be on board with marriage equality, that the Christian church in Australia is still largely non-affirming. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is largely correct. Just as a little vision prompter, this is a little Australian marriage equality ring. So it's just like, there's a little gap in marriage, and on the inside it says, until we all belong. And so now, thankfully, we do all belong in Australia, in secular society anyway, but there's only very small independent churches that will actually perform those marriages, which is still a very sad thing. But it's really exciting because the Uniting Church of Australia will be meeting this year to discuss whether they will bless same-sex marriages in their churches. So that's an exciting thing. What's also not so exciting is that a lot of other churches aren't at that point yet. So that's tough, but I think we'll get there. And conversations are starting and they're hopeful. And while it's been a very hurtful time. I'm going to be honest about that. And a lot of people have walked away and seen this as the last connection that they'll make with church and with Christians, because basically they just said really blunt and uninformed things about people.
There's a lot of really shitty ad campaigns going around, right?
Definitely, yeah. There was the Coalition for Marriage. Dun, dun, dun.
But I hate names like that. It's like the biblical council, the Council on Biblical Manhood and Womanhood. Like, what does it even mean? And it's always made up of people who like, they want to make policy about things that don't affect them, and that's the thing that just pisses me off. Listen, we thought we had it bad in America. Go down under. Like, they have other problems.
We're down under.
You're down under?
Yeah.
But y'all, great things that y'all have. Really, really great gun control, aka nobody's got guns.
That's right.
Which, like, I really wish we could get on board with that.
Which actually happened under a conservative government.
Yeah, that's true. Wasn't it? It was after a mass shooting that happened, like in the 90s, and then the government initiated a huge buyback program, and they haven't had a mass shooting ever since. And we've had like 3 in the past month. So yeah, quite sobering, especially if you look at the rest of the world. We're the only country on the planet that has a problem with guns. Or like the amount of mass shootings that we have. Like we're the only developed nation on earth that has this problem. And not to mention that 90% of the population across the board, across political differences, want to have common sense gun reform where universal background checks, a waiting period, closing the loopholes on gun shows and private sales. That's all people want to do. No one wants to take your guns, Jim or Barbara, whoever you are.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I just get a little frustrated. What are some like Australian things that people should know, since like you are like literally a contradiction of being a gay Australian?
Yeah. Look, I wear a rashie. Do you guys have rashies?
What's a rashie?
Does that make sense?
No.
Is that lingo you understand?
What's a rashie?
A rash vest?
A rash vest?
Does that make sense?
No. Is that like if you have a rash on your chest and so you wear a vest over it?
No. But could be.
You said rash vest. That's what
Yeah,
makes me think
okay.
of.
So a rash vest or a rashie is a shirt that you wear in the water when you're going surfing, so that you don't get a rash. You probably have those, but maybe you just don't.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with surf language because I am 0% athletic. So rashies.
We have rashies. We have Weet-Bix.
What?
Weet-Bix.
Whippix?
Weet-Bix.
What is that? We have whippets, which are either a small, like Italian Greyhound, or when you take like a condensed air and breathe it in, you get a high off of it. A whippet.
Okay.
Which is different from whippets.
We don't have whippets.
I mean, you do, technically speaking, if you have like whipped cream in a can. Yeah.
Well, Weet-Bix.
Weet-Bix.
I guess biscuits made from wheat. Maybe that's where it comes from.
Wheat biscuits? So like wheat cookies?
So not even, it's a cereal. They're like these little blocks of like flaky things, and when I'm describing it, it sounds horrible, but they're okay. I guess they're Weet-Bix.
Is it good in the same way that Vegemite is good? Which is...
No, Vegemite is in its own league. Vegemite is great.
Also, I think
Weet-Bix is average.
Also, I love the fact that you call it Vegimite and the rest of us call it Vegemite.
Yeah,
Because we have lazy English.
Yeah. How about we got into this sausage rolls? You guys don't have sausage rolls?
Honey, you want to talk about sausage rolls, honey? Honey. I mean, we do have sausage rolls, but they're like not what you're... Is it like... I'm thinking of like a bread thing that has a sausage baked into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not commonplace. It's like more like a European stores, because it sounds like a very Swedish thing. Like IKEA would sell it or something.
Yeah,
In
right.
their food court.
Okay, yeah. I guess IKEA would sell it in Australia in their food court as well.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, they also sell hot dogs as well. Very American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll also sell those meatballs that are apparently like, everyone's like, it's horse meat. I'm just like, it's delicious.
You're non-discriminatory when it comes to the meat.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hi, I'm Kevin Garcia. I'm a Christian and I'm also sex positive, so.
Yeah.
But that'll be a different discussion for a different video. Do you have any hopes, dreams, aspirations for queer Christians in Australia in general, for your own life?
I think this is something that came up in our, when we were chatting in our little leadership development program with the Reformation Project, which we're in Chicago for, little plug there. We got asked, what's one thing that you never want to happen ever again? And one of the most significant things that I thought was, I never want anyone to question that God loves them ever again. And because God's love is universal and for everyone, and that's my hope, my vision, and my dream for people. And also, I think there's a lot of people that feel disconnected from churches, or disconnected from the Bible, or disconnected from God because they have been misrepresented to them and misinterpreted for them. I would like to see that gap be bridged, where people can find a way to relate to God in a new way, and in a way that is encouraging, and in a way where they can bring their full self to that experience, and bring their full self to the gospel and be able to just sanctify their whole selves.
That's a word. Listen, I don't care what anyone says out there, you can be gay and Australian.
You can. It happened.
It happened! Do you have any sort of internet presence where people might connect with you?
Oh,
like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, website, blog?
Look, I am on all of those things, but not in a kind of formal capacity.
Well, after this, your career's about to blow up, because my channel gets at least 300 views a week.
I have a blog though, which is dedicated to this space, me talking about that, and I come from an evangelical background. I'm also queer, so I put the two together and I came up with queervangelical.com.
That is brilliant branding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queervangelical.com.
So look me up there, and if you want to get in further contact, you can inbox me through that.
Dope. Thanks so much for joining me today. And even though I don't really get it, like the whole being Australian and gay thing, like I still feel a connection.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, we should go put another prawn on the Barbie.
Thank you so much for watching this. If you thought this video was dope, you can like and share and subscribe. Comment below, like, what do you think about being gay and Australian? Like, is it really a thing? Like, see, don't tell, but like, I don't really buy it. You can also support me on Patreon because like, making videos, blogs, and podcasts ain't free, honey. We got bills to pay, things to do, people to see. Anyway, so go to patreon.com/theKevinGarcia and learn more about how you can be a sustaining partner to make more queer and progressive Christian content. That's all for me.
That's all for me.
All right, thanks so much, bye.
Bye.
Great. And that was recording, thank God.